Okay, there are some questions about the Avogadro's number lab, where you have to do the calculations for how many drops are in a milliliter, and also surface area of a circle. So here's an example of, I'm just making numbers up, so I don't do the problem for you, but if you have 25 drops of water, how many milliliters would that be? Well, the problem that they give you in the lab tells you that there are 360 drops in 1 tablespoon, and you can flip-flop these. What this is just inequality, that 360 drops is equal to 1 tablespoon. You can also read it that 1 tablespoon is equal to 360 drops. So tablespoons can go on top and 360 on the bottom, whatever you need to do your problem, and I will show you an example in a minute. The problem also tells you that there are 14.8 milliliters in 1 tablespoon. So that's the information I'm going to use for my example problem. So I say you have 25 drops of water. How many milliliters would that be? So I start with what I'm given, my 25 drops. Nothing goes on the bottom part of this fraction. I put a happy face in just so students remember that nothing goes there. It's an empty space, no numbers, no, in this problem, no value whatsoever. So we're at 25 drops, and we want to get to milliliters, so we can use these 2 bits of information to get there. Well, I have drops here in the numerator. I need to get rid of drops. So just like if we were to have a fraction of 2 over 2, and the 2's cancel and we get 1, we want to have drops to be in the numerator and also in the denominator somewhere. So I'm going to use these 2 to complete this problem. Well, the only drops that I'm given is 360 drops, is 1 tablespoon. Okay, so now my drops actually cancel out. And so I have strike through, more underlines. I want to go to strike through. Okay, so my drops actually cancel out. The 360, however, does not cancel out. So here I am. I'm at tablespoons, but I want to eventually have my answer in milliliters. So I can use this equality, that there is 1 tablespoon and 14.8 milliliters. Well, I have tablespoon in the numerator here, and this kind of works in zigzag fashion. Whatever's in the numerator here goes in the denominator, and then whatever's in the numerator here goes in the denominator of the next fraction. So I want tablespoon to be here, okay, and what goes on the top? 1 tablespoon is 14.8 milliliters. Okay, so now my tablespoons cross off. More underline, strike through, okay. So my tablespoons cancel out. And I'm left with milliliters. Well, that's what I want. So what is the math that I have to do? It's actually, so I don't even need these cells. Delete column. All right. So the math that I would type into my calculator, is 14. Oh, good grief. What's going on here? We'll just insert a text box. Okay, this is not agreeing with me very well. Okay, so you would do 25 times 14.8 divided by 360. So I will do that for you. 25 times 14.8 divided by 360, and that gives us 1.02, round that up to 3. So 1.03 milliliters in 25 drops. Okay, there was also a question about calculating the surface area of a circle. So I'm going to say that my circle has a diameter. Now, a diameter is the whole measurement from one side to the next not the area around the outside, how long that line is, but if you measure from the top to the bottom, the diameter would be that length. So I'm going to say my circle is 5 millimeters. So I'm going to say 5 millimeters is my size of my circle, and that's 5 millimeters times, well, that's my D. So I need to multiply that by pi. So I'm going to multiply that by 3.14 times 5 millimeters times 2, and divide that by 4. So actually, this, you don't even need an equality. This is a different calculation than this stuff up here. This is just like in your algebra class where you do the math. It's just easier for me to type it into a table format. Okay, so my calculator open, 3.14 times 5 times 2 divided by 4, 7.85. So that would be equal, just going to put that equals 7.9. I'm rounding that up. 7.9 millimeters is my surface area for my circle. If you have any more questions, just shoot me an email or give me a call.